I'm gonna touch everything. But maybe I'll save the desk for last. Oh, it's a CD. What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way! You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What? What do you mean, walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before. Bag is very good. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. No, she's not. She's not pulling a chain. I can't look at the thing. Win through compromise? I wonder what's that supposed to mean. It must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That's... Ah! That's Tender Lender's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. That makes a lot more sense now, thank you. Thank you for explaining that. That actually makes a lot more sense now. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I say we're okay. That's one slogan no business owner should ever explain to their customers. I like her a lot. I like her a lot. Let's see, this round door thing is called a Daruma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? Huh, I bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Go on, Nick, give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece, I think. It's called, I think it's a king? Not that I'm an expert on anything. I'm more of a reverse side person, you know. That's also called Othello. Assuming she knows what she's talking about, these aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Hey! There's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? No, it's the scooter. $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light? That's insane! The car's registered to the Cadaverinis. Cadaverinis? They're literally zombies? Huh. So it's not even the tiger's car. Why would someone else's repair bill be in the tiger's office? Repair bill added to the court record. Paid by Tigra to the Cadaverini family. So this is... It's like in European chess you have kings and queens. In Asian chess, it's the general. Like the king doesn't go on the battlefield. So this is the general, which functions the same as the queen, basically, or the king, I mean. You lose your general, you lose the game. Hey, look at this Parisian style coat, it's so chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to me. Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this! This suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick. The same color as my suit. Ah! Keep your voices down, Maya. Nick, you've got to take a look at this. Some cake. Ah! I'll just leave it here for you. I like that she keeps bringing me food. I like her a lot. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly, otherwise... Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? Yes. Please, take care of me. Ah! I'm scared, Nick. So, what were you getting so excited about before? Look on the lapel of this suit. That's an attorney. That's not. It's made of corrugated cardboard. It's pen drawn on corrugated cardboard. That's not an attorney's badge. Is the tiger a lawyer? No. What? Are you serious? No way, look at this thing, it's made of paper. Paper badge added to the court record. Found at Tenderlander, made of cardboard and painted to look authentic. For some reason, your badge suddenly looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? Oh no, someone's dropped the ashtray on the floor. That's going to be a nightmare to clean up. Yeah, it's all over the rug and everything. I accidentally knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It was one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. You knocked over a giant container of charcoal? How did she manage to knock one of those over? Aren't they supposed to be super heavy? Yeah, they are. Oh hey! There's a book of matches here too. Matches, huh? Places don't give those out much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on the cover. It says very good in French. Very good French matches added to the court record. These matches could come in handy. We might be able to use them. Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. You should fix the pilot light. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. Alright, so she said not to touch the table, but I'm gonna touch the table now. Before I do that, I'm gonna save the game in case touching the table makes the whole building explode. Which it might. That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug. It's solid gold, Nick! Gold! Just look at that shine! Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk though? I don't know, but let's see what's it like to sit at a solid gold desk. Wow! I'm completely dazzled! That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection, that's gotta be really distracting. So the desk isn't practical, no surprise there. There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud it's a wonder you can hear it. Man, CDs didn't last very long, huh? How many years did CD last? I guess it lasted a little while. Yeah, CDs didn't last that. I mean, lasted a few years, I guess. The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Ah! Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it, or... You did drink it all. Gulp. If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee, it was laced with something, I'm almost sure of it. Well, you're not dead yet, so it's not cyanide. Nick, my stomach, it's killing me! Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. We better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? What? It's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? Isn't that the Rocky soundtrack? It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in pen. MC Bomber. Like, is he actually a bomber? Nani! This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way, that woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. MC Bomber added to the court record. MC Bomber found at Tender Lender a sample disc with the name written in marker. Wow! Is that really necessary? Ah! Come out from under the desk, Maya. What are you two snooping around in my office for? Oh, hey look, it's Phoenix Wright. Nothing, we were just... My precious carpet, you got ash on my rug. You're gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. You wanna argue with me? Is that what you're doing? You think you can take me on? Why do you look like that? I'm gonna flatten you two into pancakes and turn you into my new rugs. That wouldn't really work as rugs. Ah! Oh. Don Tiger, you're back. That voice, it's like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tiger. I knocked over that ashtray earlier, and... Eek! She's got a death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh. Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. What? I ain't gonna get mad at you, you're too cute, you hear? Ew. That's so unfair! Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. And you'll need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Phoenix Wright! Rah! Yes? You're either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now you gotta come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. But I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? LeMayo, you should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things I want to ask. Ah! Ah! No questions! This is the last time we meet. This is a little overly dramatic, Tiger Bro. Wait, please! That was pretty weak, Nick. Maya, can you punch him for me? You waited until he was out of earshot before you shot it after him. Like you're one to talk, I didn't hear you scream hold it either. The espresso. Ah! And cookies. Oh, cool, cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. Now, what was the tiger called her? Violetta? Where did the tiger go? Didn't he... wasn't he gonna like kick us out or something? He just comes in, like yells a lot and then walks away. Hi, Violetta. So tell me about the recipe for these cookies. Do they involve cyanide? So I'm kinda curious about your company, Tender Lender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. A conscientious rate of interest and an attractive repayment policy. Even she's laughing. Why do I get the feeling this sentence is not gonna end well? We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra here at Tender Lender. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Wright & Co at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me for my card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tinder lender is on your side. Ha. Ha ha ha. So let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We'd give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right. I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. You can. So, do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Well, a man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here, that incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. No, you weren't. We saw you there. The manager being the tiger. Furio Tigre. Is he Spanish? Italian? Furio Tigre. So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Sin Yop's got a real name? Nick, hurry up and find out more about him. Alright, let's find out more about him. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick, the honor's all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tigre? What are the tiger and the scary girl doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I owe Don Tiger my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigre, otherwise I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre, of course, I'm sorry. He saved your life? I'd sure like to know how that happened. I'm very frail, you see. No, you should eat more meat. That's why you should go over to Trebian and get yourself meat. Put some meat on your bones, Viola. Just recently I died once. Yeah, that happens. I understand. You died? About 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything? When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding that a little hard to believe. I decided I'd pay him back with my life by serving him coffee and espresso. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I still wonder about what's in her coffee. So, is that why you've got that bandage around your head? Huh. This? So what's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. Haha. A fatal injury! Might just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once. Okay. She really creeps me out, Nick. Yeah, I like her. Same here, but we've got to find out the truth. Alright, well, let's try the Matagama. I don't think we'll get enough. I think we have to ask around a lot more before we can get anything out of her. Car repair bill paid by Tigre to the Cadavarini family. The head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation. You also said you suffered a fatal injury to your head, correct? Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? There's the scooter. There's the repair bill. Maybe he smashed the scooter into the car. Alright, so I don't think I have anything on her at this point in time. About this, more coffee, more. No, thanks. I don't leave the office, I can't tell you anything about anything except Don Tigre. That's not true. Let me ask her about things. Alright. No, I didn't mean to. The dead? Alright, she won't talk about the dead. Potassium cyanide. Lottery ticket. Potassium cyanide. Repair bill. Fake attorney badge. That's so funny. Trapian matches. CD. Okay, she knows nothing. Alright, let me move. January 7, Vitamin Square. There he is! Old CD's back feeding the pigeons again. There, take this! And this! Get out of my park! Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man! What are you doing, Maya? Huh? Gah. Hey, he just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised, I bet I really hurt his pride in court this morning. Hey, Mr. Kudo! Pigeon. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? Out with the demons! In with the good fortune! Get wrecked, Maya. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Ka! Everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. I mean, they already do. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside. That's normal. That he can't remember her face. A filthy, depraved animal. No, that's just like a normal person. Not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into the young lad's Javachino. We hear you. And another thing, the young layabout was wearing an earpiece. On the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles. We're really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the vase, so what? I know what I saw. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you. Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, you spiky head brat. Take this. So he probably is telling the truth. You said you were a craftsman, right? Gah, the modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroiderer, I was born one. Yeah, we don't do that caste system thing anymore. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I wanted to stick my fingers up that dribbling old judge's nose, ew, and scream right down his earhole, objection! Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think it's just in a bad mood, that's all. I've got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out. Ew. Go do that in the bathroom or something. If we let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Suck it up? No, let him talk. Let him talk. Guess I better let him talk. So there's not much call for craftsmen these days then. Of course not, you idiot. All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I? Some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Yes, you are. Well... Buy some bread, now that I can understand. But what's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost is what they're trying to say. They ask you to feed the pigeons? Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at that restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? I'm sure you don't. I mean, if you make a fuss like that, you do. Wait a minute, what did he just say? At home and at that restaurant? Hold up, by restaurant, are you talking about very good? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did, the very day the young brat was poisoned. What? Why wasn't that in your testimony, dumbass? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. The serving girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. It all happened so fast I was in a bit of a daze, you see. Then the owner shouted over to me. Excuse me, you, call the police! Call them yourself, I should have said back, but I didn't think of it at the time. So did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. Did you call them on your cell phone? He doesn't have a cell phone, Phoenix. Gah! Do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went out looking for a payphone, of course. You went looking for one? I couldn't find one right away, you know. Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened. Yes sirree, the owner was at very good on his own. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. But you all bullied me out of the courtroom. Ah, this video game, come on. It's very convenient, isn't it? Sigh, thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute, there's more I have to say. It's not my fault, you're the ones to blame. You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? Yes. What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious, which leaves that woman, that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe a certain someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah! Oh sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead, hmm? Yes? We need to get more details about exactly what happened from Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong.